Okay, so my first question is, think back to last summer, before you came to Coleshill. How did you feel about leaving primary school and coming to secondary school? Lily?
I was worried that I wouldn't be organised and I would forget something, or I would get a detention and get in trouble for forgetting a book.
And what kind of things do you have to remember at secondary school that you didn't have to remember at primary school?
I have to remember what week of the timetable it is, like week A and week B, and I have to remember what rooms I'm supposed to be in for my classes.
And have you managed to remember all of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and no P6s, no detentions?
No.
No? Okay, well done. What about you, Isabel? How did you feel?
I felt like I was going to be out of my depth and lost, and maybe small fish in a big pond, so that nobody would really understand that I would be nervous, because all the older years are used to it by now.
And how did you get on once you got here? Did you feel a bit better?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. And have you made lots of friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. What about you, Owen? How did you feel?
I felt nervous that I would just get lost and not know where I'm going.
And did that happen?
It did once or twice.
But did you soon get used to it?
Yeah.
And did people help you when you were lost?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I've got a question for Erin and Daniel, because you two were the only ones that came from your primary school. Erin, how did you find that?
I was nervous at first because I didn't know anyone, but then at the end it was okay because I got to know people.
Good. And have you settled in okay now?
Yeah.
Good, well done. Daniel, what about you? How did you feel?
I felt really nervous, but because I thought no one was gonna know who I am. I'm just gonna be the person that has no friends. But then on the first day, I made some friends, and then they told me about their friends. So we just had a big friend group.
Good, well done. And you've got lots of friends now?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. What was one thing that we were super excited about? So was there something that we wanted to try, or something that we wanted to do, maybe a new subject that we don't get to do much in primary school? Charlie?
I was excited for the football team and all the history and the technology and the French and stuff that I have to do, because I didn't do it in primary school as much as I do.
Good. And what's your favourite subject now?
Probably PE, because it's the one that I don't struggle with, and I just get on with it and do it.
Good. What about you, Daniel? What's your favourite subject?
History.
Why history?
Because before I never used to learn anything about history. All we used to learn was World War, and now we learn about King Henry, and we find out what they were like, their kids were like, and everything, which is fun.
Well done. That sounds really, really good. Does any of us do any extracurricular or after school clubs? Isabel, I think you do. What do you do after school?
I do athletics.
Good.
And netball.
Good. And how's that?
They're really fun. Give you new opportunities.
Good. What about you, Charlie?
I was doing the football one, and I might join the athletics, because they're both things I think I'm the best at in sports.
Good, well done. There's something going on with your tutor group right now. Can you describe that to me, Charlie? What's happening?
So we have this football tutor group thing, and then if you play people, and then if you win that, you go into a final and play another person. If you win, you get a choice of your prize for the last 2 lessons, and then if there's a banner competition joint to it, and if you win that, you get your choice of prize for the last 2 lessons as well.
Oh, that sounds really good. So there's lots of new opportunities and things like that you can get involved with. I've got 2 more questions. Those of you that haven't been involved in any extracurricular activities yet, or haven't done anything after school, is there anything that we would like to try? So Lily, is there anything that you'd like to try, or anything you do right now?
I would like to try the after school art club, because I really do like art, and my cousin is really good at art, and my nan.
Okay, Erin, you were nodding. Is art something that you would like to try as well? Yes, is that something you think you might want to do next year? Yeah. What about you, Isabel? Is there a club that you've thought of that you might want to try?
STEM club, which is science, technology, engineering and math.
Good, well done. That sounds really exciting. So lots of problem solving in that. What about you, Charlie?
I can't really think of any, because I've already done the one I want, and then I'm just trying to do the one that I can, but I just can't at the moment because all the stuff that's happening and stuff.
Okay, so you want to, but they pick the football team next year, don't they? So you hopefully
Start year 8.
So you're hoping you get picked for the football team?
Yeah.
Good. What about you, Daniel? Is there anything you want to try?
Rugby.
Rugby. Owen, what about you?
I'd love to try basketball and rugby.
Okay, excellent. So lots of things we'd like to get involved in Year 8. I'm just going to ask you one last question. If there's one piece of advice that we can give to the the Year 6 students moving up to be the new Year 7s, what is that one piece of advice? So Lily, what advice would you give them?
To just get out there and not hide behind your shadow and like try to make new friends and fit in.
That's a really good piece of advice. So just be confident and put yourself out there. Good. Erin, what about you?
I was going to say that you need to talk to people because you aren't going to make any friends if you don't talk to anyone.
Good one. Was it quite easy? Was it easier than you expected to
Yeah.
talk to people? Good. Well done. Isabel, what about you?
Be you because the teachers will respect you even if you're not that great at doing something.
Okay, so you feel like as long as you try, that's the most important thing. Yeah, well done. I agree. Charlie, what about you?
I've got a question again.
So if you've got one piece of advice for the new students, what would it be?
To don't panic what you do and just focus on your learning and your behaviour and don't get in trouble as much as you
Good.
get at the moment.
Well done. Have you got any tips to help people stay out of trouble?
Don't get stressed, just relax and don't get yourself in trouble and just get on with your learning. Don't mess around at lunch and break.
Good. So have you got lots of spirit points, Charlie?
I think I've got a few. I've got one of the badges you get for hitting over 400 and stuff.
Wow, that's really impressive. Can you explain to me what spirits are? Because I think they can really help you to focus, can't they?
Yeah, they're like points you get when you do something nice like help a teacher, open a door, do well in classes and like pick up rubbish off the floor and stuff. And then there's like behaviour points when you're too naughty for the then you just get more if you carry on.
And you got over 400 and you got a prize for that. Well done. Daniel, what about you? What's one piece of advice that you would give?
What's it called? You'll always make friends. Even when you're in lesson and you think you're not going to know anyone, there's always going to be someone sitting next to you that wants to talk to you.
Okay, excellent. Owen, what's one piece of advice?
Just be confident and believe in yourself.
Good, well done. Well, that's excellent, guys. Thank you very much. And we're all very excited to meet the new students in September, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Thank you.